Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I had the YouTube chat up by accident, but that's okay. I usually put that up when people actually come in and chat. Otherwise, I'm mostly just rambling to the ether, which I am totally cool with. That's what I normally do. It gives me a chance to just like string together my thoughts and stuff. It's like an exercise. It's like me speaking into this mic and streaming these games is like a person going to gym to pump out their muscles. To prepare for some more physical activities, I guess. But for me, it's to prepare for like, I guess, more social situations. It's like me going to the gym to make myself be able to kind of focus coherent thoughts and be able to speak to a clear understanding way. I'm still working on it, as you can probably tell. But yeah, we're back in Guild Wars today. We're in Nightfall. Last stream we made it all the way here to Pogan Passage, but in between streams I actually explored the Jiren estate, so it's as much revealed as I can. It's really annoying about the maps in Guild Wars is that there could be like a speck like in one of these random corners or a side that you just have not hugged the corner, the sides like close enough in somewhere, and it didn't actually reveal everything. So there could be some small non obvious areas that might not be explored yet in some of these maps, but they are explored to the best of my ability. With the attention that I have. So so I did that. Of course, I explored to Camp Ojanu and also a bit of Barbarous Shores, where a lot of our next quests require us to go that we got from the last one. And yeah, today, I guess normally this is at this time is usually, even before this time is usually when I end my streams and probably grab something to eat and then go to bed. But today, I got off work. There's a little bit of a story actually. I got off work and I was like, oh, it's really hot today, actually. It's really, really hot. So one of the reasons why I started streaming now is actually the sun has set, so it's starting to cool down. So this room itself isn't as hot. It is still like, I guess I still have this thing to show. This room is still, wait, is it showing up properly? 30 degrees, which isn't too bad. It was a lot hotter in the afternoon, so it has cooled down a little bit. But yeah, I was like, I didn't really want to cook for myself because if I turned on the stove inside the house, it'll be radiating more heat into the house and making it even hotter than it is. And it was already so uncomfortably hot for me. So I decided I was going to go out and grab pizza for myself since I haven't really went out to eat anything like that for a while. And I thought, well, I should really I shouldn't just go out and get a pizza and come back, and that's not very healthy. So I'm like, how about this? I made a deal with myself. I was like, how about this? I'm going to walk to, there's like a pizza place, like a 20-minute walk from where I live. And I was like, I'll just make my order. I'll walk there, pick it up, and walk back. And that'll be like my exercise for the day. I do like a 40-minute walk. And yeah, that's exactly what I did. And I did that for dinner. And after eating that, I actually like kind of fell into a food coma. I ate there was a promo for 2 large pizzas, so that's what I got. I got 2 large pizzas. I ate about a quarter of the amount, I guess. So I feel like that's quite a bit for someone like me. But the rest is like in the fridge now, so it'll last me another day or maybe a day and a half with the amount of pizzas there are. But yeah, I ate a bunch. I filled up, and I immediately went to a food coma. I went to bed. I laid down on my couch and just passed out, and then I didn't wake up till like about an hour or two ago, an hour and a half ago, and I was just like contemplating, oh, should I do a stream? Oh, should I do a stream? It's too hot still. I don't know if it'll be too comfortable. I don't know if I can focus. And I noticed that I do that a lot. Like if I don't have a lot of time, like if I can't sit down for like 2 hours or more, I usually go like, I'll just not do the stream and do something else. But today I'm thinking like I should try to stream, but what I'm gonna do today is probably stream like a shorter stream for today. Go till like an hour or an hour and a half stream and see how much we can do, which is the reason why I kind of decided that today is just going to be just chilling with some side quests. We'll continue doing these Cornun quests that are from the command post, and we'll grab more from the command post and see how many of these we can do for today. And we won't push the story forward with the new mission yet, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun. So yeah, I am trying to stream more now, and see if that can help my channel bring more eyeballs to it, get more views. Maybe on top of that, like I feel like the more I stream, the better I get at it, and it's one of those things where you just gotta like put in the time and just get really good at it. The more hours you spend just doing it. So hopefully this is all just like part of the process of like improving and getting improvement and iterating on top of everything. So yeah. Those are my hopes and dreams, I guess. Between last stream and this stream, besides all the exploration, I have Margaret the Sly, and if you notice, she also has heal as 1. So if I just quickly go out into a instance, I have capped her. Is it tamed? I've tamed her. Capture is for elite skills. I've tamed her a lioness who is only level 6, which is why she has Call of Protection instead of Melandru's Assault. But yeah, she has a longbow. They gave her a longbow as a default, so I gave her Read the Wind instead, since this thing, the arrow doesn't travel as fast. And yeah, she also has favorable winds, which also benefits Acolyte Jin. So this will make her arrows hit for more and fly faster. This will make her arrows fly even faster. I wonder if that stacks. I hope that does. Twice as fast. Arrows moves twice as fast. Does this stack? I actually didn't think about that. I was just like, oh, this will do. I wonder. Does the wiki say anything about that? I'm gonna check the wiki real quick, actually. Because then if they don't stack, then this is kind of... I guess you still get the +8 damage out of it, but it's not as good. I might as well give her increased attack speed with rapid fire instead, or maybe like... Oh no, this is a marksmanship, or maybe like an expertise preparation. But I don't have any wilderness survival on her, so I can't give her like ignite arrows or anything. But let's see. I'm gonna go on my other browser here and just quickly take a look. I'm just gonna search up Read the Wind. You guys don't get to see anything, but I am looking at my second screen here. Does this say anything? This skill sets a single flight time and arc for standard arrows fired from any bow. All standard arrow travels at the same, faster rate and fly nearly parallel to the ground. Some bow attacks with a modified flight time or arc ignores the effect of Read the Wind on their flight time and arc, but still benefits from the bonus damage. Example, broadhead arrow, called shot, quick shot, and arcing shot. When preparation is used near favorable wind spirit, the bonus is stack. Ooh, that's really, really nice to know. Here. Maybe this will help. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. So I was reading this thing right here. So I guess somebody thought about this exactly how I did, and they probably tested it out. And then they updated the wiki at some point a long time ago. And yeah. When this preparation is... Oh, wait, no, it's this. When this preparation is used near favorable winds, so this preparation being Read the Wind, the bonus damage stacks, but the speed does not. Oh, no, I read it wrong. The speed doesn't. So it's the +6 and the +8 here stacks, but there's really no point. Because I only put this on her to make her arrows move faster with less arc, since it's a longbow, whereas Acolyte Jin has a recurve bow, which has less range, but it shoots faster and the arc is not as big. Okay, actually, that's good to know. That's really good to know, so I'll get rid of that. I'll minimize that. Whoa, what happened? Whoa. I didn't know you could do that. That is weird. Whoa. So if I hold down the middle button, it seems to like make me go into first person if I move, or not first person. Oh, that's weird. All right, let's go back in. Go back into here. Wait, I wasn't here earlier, was I? I don't know. Okay, we'll give it a read the wind, since favorable wind is kind of the same. While wielding a bow, it might. I don't know. Maybe favorable winds will help Jin as well, so maybe it's a good idea to put that on. Is there another preparation I can maybe put on her? Shout, skill, attack, nature, ritual, stance. I am wasting a lot of time. I did say I wasn't going to spend too much time today. Your bow attacks cost 2 less energy. And bow attacks, damn. And do +7 damage. It costs 10 energy for this. No, I don't think that's too good for now. But yeah, you might notice that Margaret the Sly is also level 19. I think she came at level 18, so she only leveled up once through all the fights I got into just by running around exploring this area and this area. She was only able to level up once. That's another thing that happened in between streams. So there's expert focus that I decided not to go for. Interrupt an action whenever your arrow's critical. I think this probably works really well with go for the eyes, right? Whenever your arrow's critical. The thing is, crit stats in this one is not very well telegraphed. It's really hard to really find out exactly how often your attacks crit. So because of that lack of information, it makes me not want to use this skill, but potentially this could be really good, right? Even if it's 60% of the time. But that's so gambly, I feel like. That's so RNG focused that's not fun. Relying on the RNG is not fun. It's really, for me, it's more fun when you can reliably do stuff. So, dang. Bow attack. Splinter shot. Your arrows are unblockable. That's not... probably preparations. Yeah, rapid fire preparation is probably best. I guess for rangers, it might be good to put lots of different runes on them. Maybe you can spread it out in a way where what I mean is attribute runes. So you boost marksmanship, you boost expertise, you boost every single one of these. You have 5 pieces of armor, right? So put a rune for each one. And the last one could be a major vigor or something. And yeah, it seems like rangers do really well just being spread on their own attributes. Because then yeah, if I put apply poison would probably work better for Jin because of her bow. But there are cooler preparations in wilderness survival, like choking gas, which just it explodes. You can kind of think of it as you shoot a bow that explodes and it interrupts. Well, there's traps too. I forgot all about traps in for the ranger, but this is not really fun for heroes, I think, because it's you kind of have to pre-cast these a lot of the times, and I don't know if NPCs and heroes know how to do that. But yeah, one of the really cool ones is ignite arrows and kindle arrows. Unfortunately, you can only have one preparation at a time. But this makes it so that you just deal fire damage, and that combos really well with if you're a slash elementalist and you use conjure flame as well, so you get more fire bonus if you're attacking with a fire weapon. And yeah, this one just straight up feels pretty good, especially when there's lots of NPC enemy targets that are clumped together, since it hits the person you're aiming for and the people around them. Or quite a bit if you actually put stats or put points into wilderness survival. This actually does pretty good. I think a lot of the enemy rangers, the crosshair rangers, use this on us, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I don't really have too much ranger stuff unlocked, especially elite skills. I don't even have oh no, I do have a wilderness survival elite skill, but only one. Whereas maybe I favorite a little bit more on on some of the other ones. But yeah, I'm hoping we can get Margaret to slide to level 20 by the end of today too, through all the questing. But okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go do these quests. Do I have to worry about my inventory at all? Not really. Oh yeah, I also put Donkoro back to smiting. And I'm the stand your ground fallback. This has been pretty fun. Just alternating between these 3 skills. Before I had like 4 hexes, which I used with Necrosis. I also had Mark of Fury and Life Siphon, and then I would just juggle between them and then use Necrosis in between. But now that I only have these 2, and this actually recharge is pretty quick, even when I don't get like the bonus from this, where it halves the recharge. Like I can do this, 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 and this would be recharged by then. And I can go back to this. So these 3 skills has been really fun to just like fire off each other. And situation, I enter a fight just using this straight up. And if I feel like it, I use Order of Pain every once in a while. And when something dies, I might use Well of Blood if we were struggling like health-wise. So yeah, this has been pretty fun, just like a good amount of damage. My energy management skill, my like damage mitigating for the entire team. That's like easy press and fire and forget, and easy fire and forget team like boost. I guess only for physical guys, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. We'll put the Rangers here. And instead of Melani, I'm going to have to put Koss on the team, since Koss is required for the next part of this quest. So yeah, I also have fall back now too, since I'm putting stuff into command anyways in order to have stand your ground, so I might as well take fall back. I also had never surrender, but I never really used it properly, since you have to pay attention to like, you kind of want more than one person, less than 75% health. If you just fire it off when only one person is 75% health, it's like not really that worth it. I might as well flag them into a Well of Blood or something at that point, which is plus 6 health regeneration instead. So I didn't really find a good opportunity like to use this for myself. And like 90% of the fights, we were doing all right anyway, since we do have a good amount of healing and damage mitigation as it is. So yeah. But since I kicked Melani, I'm the only person with fallback now. Hold on. But Zed has a really cool... He has a really cool staff. I might have to get rid of Zed and put Melani back, just so we got the fallback, like bouncing back and forth. So she has never surrender, so she doesn't really use it all that much, I think. But I think AIs are really good at knowing when to use these. And yeah, she has Go for the Eyes, which actually does help with all the other people as well. Whereas Zed is really strong on his own. He snares people, and he does dish out a whole lot of damage, but he doesn't really synergize well with everyone. So maybe this will be good. Let's try this. Having the Elementalist was pretty good, but maybe this would be equally as good. Okay. Lots of preamble there. Lots of talking, it seems like. I just randomly talked about random things for like the last 20 minutes. Okay. Harbor Shores. Talk to Koss. Take Koss to meet his contact. Okay, let's actually take a look at where these two both want us to go. So Foolhardy Father is all the way here, but Costco's recruiting is like really close. Let's do this one first. Oops. Okay. Again, since I am already Sunspear Castellan, there's no point for me talking to any of the priests to get the bounty, because they won't give it to me. They're like, you're too cool for this place. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Hansak, the Clever. Hi, Mr. Clever. How are you doing? You need it? I can get it. Cost, you rat. I ought to kill you right here. Lucky for you, I'm caught up in other jobs. Too busy to get my knuckles bloody from the likes of you. I'm on my way to deliver a payment to Ruthless Sabad. Sevad? Once I'm done, I'd be willing to run rare materials for your sun spears, in exchange for a full pardon, for previous actions, of course. One thing, I, borrowed my stock from some of my fellow Crossairs. They're not far behind. Tell you what, he borrowed, as in he stole it. Okay, there they are. Unfortunately, that I didn't read it fast enough, so we're being attacked. So yeah, this lioness is gonna be a tanky lioness, because it keeps dying. Yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty good support skill, because if you can cast it on someone right before they die too, it just like triggers the end effect of it, I guess. Or this thing makes it so that it heals if like it ends, and when people die it counts as it ending. So yeah, it's been like both of these you can kind of cast it on people right before they die, and it would do the damage for this one, Icy Veins, and when they die they explode right away. So just focusing on these three skills has been pretty fun, instead of like Mark of Fury. When I've used it on someone, I don't really see the benefit of it, because that makes it so that Milani and Koss get more adrenaline faster, which doesn't really matter for me. I was only using it so they can like fire off, go for the eyes, and Koss can do his like warrior stuff more frequently, which I don't know how much of a difference I actually made with that. I don't really have any way to like notice. So unfortunately I just got rid of, well, I guess not unfortunately, it's just I just got rid of it, and I still don't know if there's any difference. And the other one, Life Siphon, was like a +3 or +2 health regeneration and a minus on the enemy, which was cool to use that to like set up necrosis, but I felt like that didn't really amount to anything. Okay, these guys are actually really strong. Let's actually these guys. Okay, Lioness Tech Tips. If I could name them, I would name this person Lioness Tech Tips, because I think that's fun. Actually, I haven't really watched Lioness Tech Tips videos for a while. I feel like he's catering to a younger audience with his videos nowadays. A lot less tech tips and a lot more like, look how crazy, this crazy thing we put together. Wow, I did this crazy thing in my house. I did this crazy thing at my employee's house. And it's like, I was watching for GPU benchmarks. And cool tech things. I guess Short Circuit is that, but even then, Short Circuit doesn't really. They don't have the same kind of like thing as Linus Tech Tips back in the day. They don't seem to like deep dive into things as much nowadays, and it's more like impressions for the most part, and some like tests here and there. But yeah, I haven't watched them for a while, so I don't actually know if they've changed from that. Content. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent. I guess the tangent was caused by this Linus here. And it reminded me of Linus Tech Tips, and then it reminded me that I don't watch them anymore, unfortunately. Even though they're fellow Canadians, just like me, I should be supporting them, right? I guess that's just how my brain sometimes works. It just goes off. Hey, we're dealing with these guys pretty handily. Very nice. So yeah, Dunkuro is a smiter, but the problem currently is that... No, this isn't a problem anymore. 7 Divine Favor. He doesn't have healing prayers right now, actually. I was gonna say the problem is that I put points into healing prayers, but no, I only use straight up powered up smiting and divine favor, so he's fine right now because of this. I thought I didn't have the requirements for this, but I just, as I was saying, I remembered Blessed Light was a divine favor skill, not a healing skill, and I was like, hey, actually, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine forever. The Paragon skills are really fun to use since they just apply to your entire team. Fire and Forget. I think that was one reason why I was so drawn to Paragons. As you might know if you've been following this series of videos, I've mentioned a few times that I deleted my Dervish back in the days in favor of a Paragon and just stuck with the Paragon, and my Paragon is the one character that I made the most, like, I played the most content and made the most progress on compared to any of the other characters on my account. And honestly, I am a little bit tired of Paragon playstyle because of that. Just like, it feels a little bit mindless sometimes. Just like pressing the buttons as they become available. But at the same time, it's really satisfying that you can just like press buttons and know that you're like helping the team. Oh man, poor Linus. Linus is not doing too good. Interesting. These guys are like, their energy is just completely drained. I wonder what's causing that. Yes, 13 expertise. I guess it makes sense for her energy to be drained, since she doesn't have as much expertise. Maybe I need to give them a way to like get their energy back. Alani looking cool as ever with her Melandrew form. I don't know which one is which. This is torturers are. Looks like torturers are necromancers. What is a lieutenant? Lieutenant is a ranger. Ask her for the bosun. Used to be a smiter of some kind. Yeah, the problem with favorable winds is that it takes forever for this thing to recharge. And by the nature of how we're playing this game, I guess if you're playing like a mission or something that requires you to fight in an area for a long time, this might be good. But by the nature of how we're doing it, these quests and stuff, we always have to move further from where we're fighting. So when she drops this spirit, there's a really good chance that we run away from her really quickly. But oh no, we're still in range. Nope, there it goes. The range is gone. And then a lot of times we have to wait for the recharge of that. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Useless Sivad. Careful. I know Sivad. He wouldn't have muscle with him unless he was expecting a fight. What is Zudash doing trusting Crosshairs? I mean, I work with Crosshairs, but I know better. I hope you have a plan. Interesting. So what happens if you don't have one of these characters on your team? I had Margaret the Sly, Koss, and Dunkoro. What if I didn't have... Like, what if I thought, like, oh, I don't need a smiting monk. I want Zed instead. Does Zed chime in with something? Or maybe Milani says something? And what if I didn't go for Margaret the Sly, and I went with Master of Whispers, and decided to do this quest? That's interesting. Does this quest play out differently depending on who's on your... Which hero is like on your team at the time? That would be cool if there's like there's actually like little like things like that. Oh, he has a different quest for us. Maybe we can do that too later. Ruthless, I assure you, it's only a nickname. I'm a gambler by trade, nothing more. If you're interested in making a wager, I'm your man. Foolhardy father. I would ask for the money, but I see that Zudash has hired Sellsword to do his talking. Uh-oh. I didn't get to read that again. I keep forgetting that in like these games. Maybe I didn't need to panic. Maybe my team would have been perfectly equipped to deal with these guys without me having to fight as well. I could have continued reading what that person said. I guess you can, like, if you're watching the VOD, which most of you who got to this point in the video is probably doing since there's no one in chat right now. You can just like go back a couple seconds to see what that said, right? But unfortunately, it's the time has passed for me. That happened twice this stream, unfortunately. Ahoy! I hear. Wait, what? Oh no, this is complete. So we killed his guys, but what does that have to do with defeat Savad's boys? Does he say anything? Okay, enough bloodshed. Tell Zudash his debt is settled. Okay, that makes sense. Now leave me be. Okay. Ahoy! I hear there's a nice price on your head. All your heads. Pity if the Cornins found you lounging here. It's not lounging, it's loitering. I'll tell you what. You scratch my back, I'll keep your whereabouts to myself. There's an old herbalist, Umjabwe, traveling to the Marga coast as we speak. This old man carries a lot of supplies. Bring me those supplies, and you earn my silence. Oh, you sure you don't draw the attention of the Cornins? I hate to lose my leverage before I get you to use it. Your silence is like your honor, easily bought. We will help. Nyar. Okay. Very nice. So what do we have here? Osco's recruiting. I just pulled up my stupid little spreadsheet that I'm trying to keep track of all the quests I'm done. If only there was a in-game thing that, like, maybe after you beat the campaign, you get access to like a codex or library of some kind that just like says that lists like everything that's available, all the quests and side quests that are available, and all the missions, and whether you got all the bonuses and everything, and like checks off the ones that you did, so you know like where to go or what to do to like find the things that you've missed. But unfortunately, that's not in the game. So Costco's recruiting is one. Costco's recruiting is done for the most part. Melanigo's recruiting is not. I'll just put down did Costco's recruiting. Can't do the other one because I did this one. I also did Foolhardy Father. Foolhardy Father is also a command post. Right? Yes, here it is. Now I have a question of morality. Morality? Mortality? Morality. Which was from Ruthless Savad in the, what is this place called? Barbarish Shores. Okay. I guess I can just highlight that for now. Okay. Am I missing anything? No, okay, let's do this one next. Oh, it's actually not in the same zone. So let's accept the quest rewards for these two. Archjock Ward. Yeah, let's accept the quest reward for those two. And then we'll grab more quests from the command post. We'll continue. So yeah, it seems like we're making kind of sort of friends with the Corsairs in order to fight against the Cornins. I guess they're kind of blackmailing us more than anything, and we're just going with it since our what do you call it? Our goals align. This cup of water was full of ice, and it's like I filled it up just before the stream to come up here, and it's already all melted. That's how warm it is. And yeah, yes, you can see all the condensation just like in the cup. Like pretty weird. I guess I'm in a pretty humid room. It is no surprise Koss had a shady contact that could help us. The question now is whether he will stick around to turn us into Barish. We'd better keep an eye on him. Okay. Who's the other one? Oh, Zudash to Jaren. What does he say? Hello. You settled the debt with Savad? Good. I'm sorry I had to hold that over your head, but you must understand I will do anything for my daughter. She's all I have left. I only pray she's safe. Now that I see how untrustworthy and brutal those Crosshairs are, except... Well, Sunspear, I must say my disdain for you is somewhat tempered by the opportunity you have presented to return to me that which was, shall we say, appropriated by the current ruler of Korna. The chaos you brought to this region has averted Varish's eyes from me for the moment, and now it is time to seize my lost estate. Oh, we help him get his Dejaren estate back? I guess the Kornans took it because they needed, like, all the resources out of that area or something. If you help me, I will not compromise your whereabouts. Talk to my man, Kahan in Hogan Passage. He has my contact since my lands were taken from me. Okay. It is a Sunspear's duty to help all Ilonans. Blackmail Zudash? I just fought demons. Blackmail doesn't frighten me. Some of the decline things. I don't really read often, but now that I'm reading them, they're like pretty funny. Oh wow, look at that. So the Dejaren estate itself has like a set of sub-quests to it too. That's pretty interesting. Gotta go to Poigan Passage to continue this one? Sure. Why not? I think I named this stream. We're gonna build the command post, and now I'm doing something completely different. Oh, wait, what? Did he not say... Oh, there he is. Mahan, right? But there's no green. There's no green starburst. How am I supposed to know where to go if you don't, like, just tell me where to go? I have to read and figure out things myself. Hi, I suppose you've heard that Kosa's father, Zuda. Okay, we like got confirmation, real confirmation. Before it was just heavily implied and danced around, but now like Kahan is straight up saying Kosa's father. I hope you've heard that Kosa's father, Zudash, has been miserable ever since Varish took away his family estate. If you want to help Kos get back in his father's good graces, you could try and get the Dejaren estate back. I owe the Dejaren clan quite, wait, Dejaren or Dejaren? I don't know. Clan quite a bit for all the help they've given me. Find Kwaju and some of Kosa's other old friends. They'll be able to help. I'll be glad to help Kos resolve his issues with his daddy. Daddy, no. Daddy. I guess there's that. Estate planning. That's part of this, right? Yeah, okay. Go back to this. Locate the caravan in Arkjok Ward. I feel like a place with a caravan will probably like be in this area, right? Maybe it's best if I leave from Yolon Haven. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of a gamble here. Just to see if I can... Oh, wait. How do I get out of here? Okay. Walk around this way. We'll do a question of morality. You? Let's see. Oh! Actually... I don't think, like, I can't come out from here, walk down, and then through here, right? I think any direction I go, getting here would be like a pain in the ass, so... We just pick one and go, I guess. Your name has grown beyond your stature, hero. I thought you would be 15 feet tall. Oh, well. Only like a fifth of that, but whatever. Wait, a fifth? A third. A third of that. I don't know. should be hitting this guy. Oop, that's not the button I wanted to press. Right. Right. Nice. We leveled up. Margaret the Sly. Probably expertise. And she's having energy issues. I don't know how much that was gonna help, but hopefully it makes a little bit of a difference. Why is her pet not leveling up like crazy? I'm pretty sure if it dies, it still gets like experience. That's so funny, the little picture of this bird. And I guess the picture of this lion, like, is pretty funny too. It works for like human faces, but it really looks janky when it's like these pets. Do you think I can cross this right here? Do I want to find out? Let's find out. It's gonna be another gamble here. If I can't cross this little stream here, I'll either have to go up here around this way to get there, or go around this way. Oh no, I used it at the same time as Milani. Nope, I gotta go this way. Bowman. Very nice. I feel like we are doing really well these fights with like all the synergies, I guess, that we have between all the physical people. Oh no, I've been interrupted. What am I gonna do? But again, this is like still kind of sort of like a beginning here. So the fights, we're not really fighting against anything too crazy yet. Like later on, we fight against like Margonites, demons, and beasts of like craziness, of torment and stuff. It does look like I can walk over. No, I can't. Let me. Yeah, that's the little stream here. I can actually walk there. Maybe I can. Noise. I like it. No, Lioness, no. Lioness tech tips. You're only level 6. Yay. You're not gonna be able to fight all those guys. Ooh, someone leveled up. Linus Tech Tips leveled up. You guys not gonna attack me? Okay, that's good. Awesome. Man, this bird is bigger than that cat. Isn't that crazy? This phoenix is bigger than this lion. Yeah, when I took a nap today on my couch, I had a fan on, and now I feel like really achy. I don't know if this is a sign of getting old, but I feel like sometimes when I have a fan on me for too long, it just like really messes with my body. And I like my shoulder and my neck is like super achy. Punching over like my keyboard and mouse and looking at the screen. It's kind of making it worse. I also have another fan on me right now in the back, because it is pretty warm in this room as well. And that's making things more noticeable, making the ache more noticeable. I don't know. Maybe it is just like getting old. Body getting old. Can't even stand wind being blown on it for a long time. Ooh. Fall back. Fall back as we run into combat. I wonder why they call it fall back. Like, it's the same thing in help! I'm being robbed by Cornyn, says Herbalist. Jabuhe. But yeah, even in Guild Wars 2, they have like equivalent for the Guardian, but instead of fallback, it's called retreat. But it gives you swiftness, so you do still run faster, and it gives you Aegis, which is like their version of just blocking. Like a buff that lets you block an ability, block an attack. Which usually you use it right before you go into a fight. So like you get to block. Because usually NPCs would like quickly use their strong attack right away on you a lot of the times. So you just use that to get into the fight. You don't actually use retreat to retreat. Usually you use retreat to run faster into battle or to the next fight. Or you use retreat to proc that Aegis to like block the next attack. You don't actually retreat. So I don't know. I guess that might just be a reference to fallback. And if you played Guild Wars 1, you know the reference, but for anyone who didn't, they're like, it's like really confusing. It's like, why retreat? Why is retreat? Why is it not just like advance or I don't know. What do you call what do you yell? I guess charge? Why is it not called charge? Where's charge? Strength? Is it a strength thing? Or is it a tactics thing? I feel like it's oh, it is tactics. Charge? Why is it not charge? That would make a lot more sense, right? You're charging into fights. Although you may not think so, the Cornyn's lowlands provide a plethora of herbs from which to choose. All you need is a keen eye and patience. What kind of world is it that Cornyn soldiers steal medicine from old men? Thank you for protecting me and my stock. The village of Ronjok badly needs my herbal remedies. A fever has broken out in the farms and is killing young children. I need you to take these supplies to Elder Jonah. You're more trustworthy than those Cornyn scum. Okay. Interesting. I thought, why did we have to locate him in the first place? I thought we were to locate him to steal from him. Yeah, he wanted us... The person who gave us the quest, Ruthless Savad, wanted us to steal supplies from this guy. But now we're doing a thing for him. Interesting. This quest actually is moving... Take their herbal remedies... Oh, okay. I guess this is a bit of an RPG choice. We can either give this stuff back to the original person. He probably will just give us a bunch of gold. Or we can take it to Elder Jonah, and we probably don't get much out of it, except we could feel good that we saved some NPCs. We've saved some pixels. Relieved some data from suffering narratively. We can feel good about ourselves, maybe. I'm actually curious. What happens? Like, right now it says this is what we get. But if I take it to Elder Jonah, will this change? Will we still get this? Why would you not? If you're playing as like a good person who's a hero of the people, why would you ever give it to Ruthless Savad? Ever. I don't know. Let's just give it to Elder Jonah, since it's easier to get to from the Sun Spirit Sanctuary. I'm not a hero or anything. This is just the easier choice. I have to go through all those, walk through all those not Cornyns, Crosairs, and those whatever Crags monster things, and all those what are those things called? The Mandragores, in order to find Savad. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's just go here, where we just walk to his village and we're good. Oh wait, is this the right way? No, it's not. Man post. Oh wait, what? Is that down here? Is it down here? I don't think exploring this is any good, right? Is it worth exploring this underground area at all? Fall back. I guess I can always use one of these. Go, go, go. Marga Coast, nice. I'm no hero. I'm just lazy. Hey, Elder Jonah, I got my hands on a bunch of things. The only reason we're being attacked is because of them. The Sun Spears brought this upon us. Really? They're still talking about this? Did I not do this already? Herdsman Zanasakanu. Yaha. Yaha. They will kill us all within the hour. I can take those garrison fools with one hand tied behind my back. We don't need those weak, foreign. Hold your tongue, Chuno. That's this Chuno right here. Did they say anything? Well, it's true our new friends have brought additional difficulties to Ronjok. They are not to blame for our current situation. We kind of are. We kind of started a war, and because of that, they needed supplies, right? To fuel the war. What are we going to do? They'll return, and with tenfold more men. If they don't get their quota, they'll take it out on our hides. Baal will not give up until his conscripts, every last one of us. These soldiers are a superstitious lot. They have forgotten the darker ways of our people. If they think we are defenseless, they are wrong. Help me, heroes. Help me defend Ronjok once more. Okay, Elder Jonah. Talk to him. You've brought the remedies? Wonderful. It's fortunate herbalist Jabwe had you to depend on. I am grateful. I knew I would not rue the day we helped the Sun Spears. Now, if you'd please excuse me, I must get these supplies to the sick families. Maybe if you gave this stuff to Ruthless Divahad, or you gave this stuff to Elder Jonah, Ruthless Avad will, like, come after you or something. That'll be kind of interesting. Or maybe if you see him again, he'll become an enemy or something. Or maybe he'll blackmail you or something, and you have to fight against the Cornins to try and keep, like, from getting in trouble. He might rat you out. Be sure not to draw your attention to the Cornins, which we just killed a bunch. This quest. Oh well. Very nice. What do you want? My worst fears are realized. The Cornins have had enough, and are marching on Ronjok village even as we speak. It is death they wish upon us, so it is death we shall give them. By the time we're finished, those Cornin soldiers will prefer Varish's wrath to facing us again. As a young man, I was touched by the icy hands of Grenth himself. Oh no, show me on this doll where Grenth touched. And now I can commune with the dead. It is an exhausting process, and I had hoped to avoid using it, but it may be our only hope. I will need help. Will you help an old man defend his home and his people one last time? You take care of the spell. We will do the rest. Okay. Wait, where did the other guy go? Didn't he have a quest too? Why are there dead Cornin guards here? Did this change when I accepted the when I accepted the what's going on here? When I accepted the quest? Where did Chuno go? And why are we being surrounded by allied Cornins? Rout the remaining Cornin forces. You have 3 groups on to rout. What does rout mean? By the order of War Marshal Varys, Ronjok is to be destroyed for failure to meet its production quotas. This impertinence is a threat to Korna and must end. Its structures will be leveled, its inhabitants will be resettled. Those who survive, that is. Those who resist will face my blade. My blade is made by dwarves with autism, so you know it's good. Oh man, that's a fun YouTube channel. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Something soup? Dungeon soup? I recommend that channel if you're into like silly shenanigans, cartoons about barbarians and fantasy monsters. Charge! Charge, you fools! Charge! As undead Cornins or minions are being made out of undead or dead Cornin corpses. I guess that's kind of a redundant, dead Cornin corpses. Yeah, you guys will die. I hope you like dying today. Right. Now the pet is level 7 and 17. And one group remaining. Oh, there's this sign. Hey guys, go for the scribe. Can I exploit bodies too? I'm technically a necroman. I'm technically touched by Grenth too, right? Hey, Elder Jonah. Did Grenth touch you as well as he touched me? He touched me all over the place. He touched me here. He touched me here. He touched me here. Oh boy, that's very inappropriate. Elder Jonah. He say, oh, how wonderful. Yeah, I've tasted our magics. Ah, that scared them, but that scared them, but good. That scared them, but good. I haven't heard of that phrase before. Is that a thing that people say? That trick won't work twice, but it will do the job. They won't return to Ronjok for some time, for quite some time. But I fear for our land. Things are getting darker. And not just for Ronjok. More and more young men and women are being conscripted. Other conscript mysteriously disappear. Barish's quota have gone through the roof. We barely get enough water for the fields. I hope that you, my friend, will be the light that guides us through the impending darkness. Many wish you Sunspears had stayed in Istan, but many more who have no voice to speak believe you are our last hope. Please accept this as a small token of Ronjok's appreciation. Oh, very nice. Okay, so where's Chuno? Didn't he have wasn't he like complaining about a bunch of stuff? Didn't he have something for us? Maybe if I zone out and zone back in, that quest will become available. But I did say I was gonna do command post related stuff, and I did, I guess, only one command post quest so far. What was that quest that I just did? Undead Defenders. So I did question of morality. Undead. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. Undead Defenders. Okay. Yes. I was just on that spreadsheet again. It's marking everything I've finished. Okay, let's go back into here. Bloop. I deal with some of this stuff. Minor blood magic. Sentry. Sentry is good, isn't it? I think Sentry is one of the good ones. And minor blood magic is probably one of the good ones too. Nice. I got lucky. Oh, it's still there. Very nice. All these are just white. Just commons. Major curses. Whoa, I can use that. Oh, that one got saved too. Very nice. Very, very nice. High chest. No. Let's go into the command coast. Oh wait. Elder Jonah was saying things back there. He was saying, "Excellent. Are you cold? That trick always gives me goosebumps." Well, why did he say that? Is he talking about the minions? Is there a quick access merchant by any chance? Maybe this person. A merchant. Well, there's more and more people here. Not bothering with the event. Just doing command post quests. This one. Sell, 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 sell. I think that's good. Yeah. That gold is like really building up from all the drops. I guess also from the quests too. Very, very nice. Rewards could be better. I actually looked up the rewards. It didn't really attract me too much. So yeah, it's like every single campaign, I guess, including Isle of the North, which is expansion more than anything. I guess every single map has... oh no, it's just campaign, because Isle of the North is part of the Tyria map. There's like a bunch of places you need to visit, and you get this proof. Like proof of fire, proof of water, and proof of something. I don't know. There's like some element to each region. And when you collect all of them, you can trade them. Or like, there's this one thing that costs skill points, but it summons like a Char Legionnaire or something, which is like an NPC that fights on your side. Which is pretty cool, I guess. You get like another meat person, essentially. And like, a lot of people probably has like a shit ton of skill points when you get like past the end game. Like, I already have 52 of these, and I've only gone through like... really the main story in each campaign, and I'm not even done the main story on this campaign yet, and there's still Isle of the North to go through, and I already have like more than I can really use at this point for skill points. Like, unless I pull out all my cash all out of the bank and swap my profession and try to unlock every single skill for this character, I don't really know if I can spend this many skill points. So yeah. The Jaren Estate. It wants me to go to Jaren Estate or Estate. But that's not what we're gonna do. What do I come here for? Oh yeah. Oh wow, Margaret the Sly is here now. Yay! And Zed Shadowhoof. Let's continue Dunkoro stuff. We'll do all of Dunkoro, and I guess next we can either move on to one of these guys. Oh, he only has one left for us. And why is all Dunkoro stuff require costs? Wouldn't it make more sense if it required Dunkoro instead? The villages in the area are showing elevated signs of unrest. Something significant must have happened, but everyone is too afraid to talk about it. There is a chatty herbalist over in Arjok Ward. I think I met that herbalist recently. Is his name Ubawabwe or something? And that might have sounded racist. Who might be able to tell us what's going on. I'm not sure how, but Koss knows this person. So take him along with you. Once you know what's afoot, report back to me immediately. It is something that you can handle. Sounds simple. I'll check it out. Let's do a little recon. A little recon from the Hudson Spear Sanctuary. And little recon. Okay. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Yolon Haven is probably the easiest path. Just go here and up here. Because then you might think, oh, there's a portal here, so how do you get there? But yeah, you have to come out of here, move all the way down here, and then into here, and then... Actually, I remember there being not too much to fight along this path, actually. This is along the path of one of the treasures, or the treasure hunter thing that resets every month. I think I spoke about it before. So maybe this way, let's try this way this time. Maybe it's not as bad. Because we're here anyway, right? Yeah, the rewards, if the Wait for a Reverie brought back the anniversary guy, I'd be so happy. I'd get the scythe the soul reaping scythe for her right away for my character, my necromancer. And I'll try to get some of the other weapons too, I think, for all my other characters as well, if I have the resources for it. Right. But yeah. Unless I'm missing something. I only did like a quick look. I didn't really look too deep into the rewards for this. I just kind of clicked around and it's like, oh, you get the proof of whatever, and then you can trade this proof. Once you get like a set of them, you can trade them for a thingy. I think you can get like materials out of it, bag of materials or something. I actually don't know. Or a bag of consumables, maybe. Oh, Andrew Lovers. Oh yeah, we're not really taking much damage. Is standard ground really that strong right now? That it's actually doing so much damage rotation? Oh, Coordinating guards are fighting. Got spotted by its coordinating spotted. Maybe I can throw Ray of Judgment back on Dunk for her. Actually, he doesn't really need so many hex removes. I could probably get rid of remove hex if he has this, right? Something else. He has another remove hex here, but this also does damage, which helps. Which works really well with Melani and Koss on the team, because they're usually up in people's faces. So you know this will hit at least whoever is close to whoever these guys are attacking. Oop, I went the wrong way. But sometimes I guess the enemies have like melee people, and if they're attacking us and we have a hex on us, then this will also be kind of helpful. I guess it's really situation specific. All back. I think this farm area. Whoa, what's going on? Those guys are talking. We will leave them for now. I'll focus on command post stuff. I think as long as I don't really accept a quest or anything, every time I get to this area, this will proc, so shouldn't be too bad. Why does this farmer Gorakhan not get a picture? He's not cool enough? All the other people had a portrait. Real what they're saying. The military has taken away our children and sent them to fight the Sunspears. If it wasn't for the military, we would still have enough men to protect the fields. Yeah, the fields are full of bugs and plants that bite. Actually, the bugs bite too. They've never conscripted from the farm villagers before. We shouldn't even be talking with those Sunspears. It's only makes matters worse. Oh, I'm being attacked. We need to do something quickly before the fields are devoured. We don't have enough manpower anymore, thanks to Varesh and her military needs. If we don't make our quota, we'll end up like Ronjok. Vale scares me. We will not end up like Ronjok. What we need to do is clear the fields. I say we find out where the Sunspears are hiding and turn them in. I say we use their heroic nature. Let them replace the men Varish conscripted. I got an orange guy. Whoa, both the pets are dead. What happened? Man, Acolyte Jin and Margaret the Sly is having like crazy energy problems. Maybe this thing is too costly. Penetrating shot. I might need to get rid of penetrating shot. Oh, there's a boss here. Destructive was glaive. It's a ritualist boss. In Nightfall, a ritualist? What? I thought ritualists were from Canada. But yeah, I think they have ritualist bosses just so people who have the Cantha expansion will have like new elite skills to cap in this expansion if they really wanted it. Yeah, I might need to get rid of the penetrating shot on both of these, unfortunately, for something cheaper. I think this might be the one that's costing the most. Yeah, a lot of these are 10, cost 10, so oof. Although you may not think so, the Cornin lowlands reside the plethora. Yeah, I've read that before. I see you're with cost, so I probably shouldn't even be seen talking to you, but you might be the only one who can help. Last night, Cornin troops marched in and rounded up the most vigorous men in each village. The Cornins are marching them up to the garrison nearby to replace lost troops. The families are upset, but there's nothing they can do. Perhaps you can create a diversion so these young men can get away. I know most of these boys. They're good lads and don't deserve impressment? What is impressment? Please help them. I don't know what impressment is, like conscription? Being forced to fight someone else's war? Let's talk to that farmer lady. I believe it's like a bunch of bugs come out of here and then we just fight them. I think, if I remember correctly. So it's like quickly done, I think. To enjoy some of this landscape on the map. I'm walking all over your farms. Can you imagine how muddy that would be? Your boots are just like covered in mud after this. That's what you get for walking in wet soil. That guy is just like feet deep in, ankle deep in water all day. Elder Isma. It's my balls. Haha, got him. I take it from the commotion around the garrison that you freed your comrades. The Cornin's losses come with a price. Oh, I gave her a really like weird voice, right? They will now conscript even more young men. And with the harvest coming, we need all hands to protect our crops from predators. Now, thanks to Cornin conscription, we won't be able to protect the fields, which will bring even more reprisals when we miss our quota. This is not Ronjok. We don't appreciate your presence. Why haven't we turned you in? Simple fear. If we turn you in first, we'll think we were helping you from the beginning. At least, or the least you can do is minimize the damage you've done, protect our harvest from predators. What do you say? Of course we were help. We are heroes of the land. I wonder if, like, this Phoenix is bigger because it's higher level. Do they actually get bigger as they level up? Will this lioness get bigger? We gotta, like, pay attention. I guess I gotta pay attention. Yeah, these guys just come out of here and attack. And it's just a few waves of them that we need to worry about. They may be in trouble. There's quite a few of them. Yeah, they're on the other side of this, so if you try to attack them, they will, like, you will accidentally zone into there, so you just gotta wait for them to come. But it's really weird that they're coming from, like, across a gate. Like, where are they? Who's sending these guys? What's causing these guys to, like, decide to go through a gate? fall back there. Nice. Yeah, if you accidentally kill them on the other side of that and they drop something good, you'd be kicking yourself because you won't be able to pick it up. So which way did they go? This one? Time remaining. Interesting. This is timed. Prescription for conscription is what this one is called. Oh, the pets don't get affected by my shouts. Oh no, this person's gonna fall back. Were they not in my shout range when I did standard ground? Yeah, they don't get affected by standard grounds. But they got fall back? That's interesting. And go for the eyes. Maybe I need to get closer? I thought, like, earshot is, like, huge. Yeah, let's get closer. No, they don't get standard ground. Party members in earshot. Allies in earshot. Okay, so there's a differentiation between party members and allies. I thought as long as they are in the party members window, they're counted as party members, but I guess I'm wrong. I was under a false understanding, or incorrect understanding of how things work. Okay, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Alright. Isma. Sea Elder Isma Bahals. Oh, it's a lady. Isma Bahals is a lady. Hello, Elder Isma Bahals. Thank you. You fought bravely and have won many hearts and minds this day. Perhaps you truly do care about what happens to this land. We wish only to be left alone. Perhaps one day Cornell will be at peace with the Sun Spears. Until then, we'll have to be content with our silence and our gratitude. Okay. Okay, so that was prescription something something something. Conscription. Done. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay, a little recall. Alright, I'm like kind of looking out. I might have missed a whisper. I'm like really, for some reason, really paranoid that I'll come off as rude if I miss a whisper, so I get a little bit of anxiety. It's like, maybe someone whispered me and I was just too distracted. And then that person will like think I'm ignoring them or something. I don't want them to think I'm like ignoring them. But I don't know. I think like growing up, I didn't really play games in this kind of like context where I'm playing with like strangers that can potentially like message me and stuff. Usually it's with my close friends. And if I missed their whisper or something, it's like not that big of a deal. We'll see each other in school the next day. And they're like, oh, why didn't you answer me? Oh, I was in the toilet, or I was AFK or something. And it's like, oh, that's fine. But then, like, since I don't feel like I'm close to a lot of these people, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm ignoring you, what you're saying. I don't want them to think I'm ignoring them. It's usually just like me being distracted trying to do a stream or something. But I feel like people these days don't really care. It doesn't really, like normal people, I guess, average people, they just like, they're really understanding and they can kind of see, like give the benefit of the doubt. They're like, yeah, it's fine, whatever, for the most part. But there's like, I guess, a childish side of me that's like, oh, if I don't answer them, they'll think I'm being mean. I don't want them to think I'm being mean. I want you guys to like me. That kind of like deal. Now, let's not fight all those guys over there. Okay, I might have to fight all those guys over there because they're forcing me to go this way. No, yeah, you guys clump up. Yeah, you guys clump up. Yeah. Especially since a lot of the demographic that plays this game seems to be like older people, like closer to my age, in their 30s maybe. Are those guys coming? They're looking at me. Okay, no, they don't see me. So maybe like if it's like younger audiences, they might think, uh-oh. Ooh, Olius died. How quickly things can go out of control. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that stand your ground is making a big difference. So I can only imagine how crazy Save Yourselves is then. Save Yourselves is the it wasn't Nightfall. It's PvE, right? It's actually Factions PvE skill for warriors. It's a shout that requires 8 adrenaline points to use, but it gives your entire party, except for the person who does the shout, 100 armor, which is like 4 times more than this. More than 4 times more than this. So that's a huge armor increase, so a huge damage reduction. But it only lasts like however long your Kurzik's what do you call it? Title? This thing right here is. And it's usually like 6 or 7 seconds or something like that. But the thing is, if you have 2 people with that ability on your team, I guess, in your party, they can like bounce it off each other and also cover each other as well. So the person who did the shout, they might not get the shout themselves, but if someone else does the shout, they give it to you and you give it to them, right? So you can potentially juggle it, and you can have uptime, the Save Yourself uptime for a very long time for the fight, so you get like crazy damage mitigation just from one shout. Did you hear that? Soldiers on the march. We must be close. Let's hide behind this tree. They'll never see us. They're letting the villagers catch their breath. That gives us a few moments to assess the enemies. Create a diversion to help the villagers game. Excellent. A little combat ought to make the perfect diversion. A little combat ought to make the perfect diversion. I think Koss would probably have a really low voice. Actually, I believe, or not I believe, but I know Koss has a really low voice because he's actually voice acted in Guild Wars 2. He makes an appearance. A bit of a spoiler, but not really, since these are heroes. They're not going to die in this, right? The reason why Cormier is not a hero is going to be really evident. But yeah, Palawa Joko, it's actually pretty, like Talcora's story is actually pretty tragic. So Palawa Joko is, I guess we're moving a little bit forward in the story right now. Was like the king of this land here, the Desolation. The little like statue here, or I guess the statue represents Palawa Joko, and he like has this like, he's a Lich King that brings people to life. He's like a different kind of Lich King than the Undead Lich, but kind of sort of the same as well, with like similar kind of undeady powers. But yeah, essentially in this story we help him and he helps us. We help him regain his foothold in this land so that he can help us get through this land. And there's like a lot of like us working with the enemies because of our goals being aligned in this story, it seems like. And Palawa Joko is one of them. But then yeah, essentially 200 years later, when we get to the Guild Wars 2 timeline, Palawa Joko has taken over this area and is thriving like crazy. And he has like citizens that like worship him and stuff as like a god. And he's like having a great time. But he gets like trapped in the underworld or something like that. I don't remember exactly what happened there. But yeah, during that time, Talcora, everyone in this group, like, or maybe not everyone, but most people in this group, they get like, so what Palawa Joko does, you know how like our necromancers can bring minions back off of dead bodies? What he can literally do is awaken dead bodies. And yeah, he awakened Koss and like exiled him to a cave somewhere where he just like hangs out all day. But then they're like immortal. When they're awakened, they're kind of sort of immortal and fueled by the undead powers, I guess, of Palawa Joko. That's how powerful he is. Whatever the undead magics that he gives them. So they don't die. They don't need to eat. And they're just like alive but dead at the same time. They're called awakened. It's like a special kind of undead, I guess. And the one thing about Talcora is that because she tried to like rebel or something against Palau Joko, and as her punishment, he kills her, or maybe she just dies. I don't know, but she somehow like dies. I don't know if Palau Joko kills her specifically, but what happens to her is that in order to punish her, and I guess like also it entertains Palau Joko, he only awakened her halfway, so her consciousness is there, but her body is immortal, but her consciousness is like not connected to her body, so she can't control her body, so she's literally like in a vegetated state, but then she can't die, so she's just like she's just laying in like one of the cliff sides, and it's actually really sad. But yeah, that's like Guild Wars 2 spoilers. It doesn't really, it's like so far into the future of this game that you can't really call it a spoiler for this game, as much as like we know that these guys aren't gonna die because they're heroes. Nothing bad's gonna happen to them throughout this story, we can like assume, because of this. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Did I mess up? Kill the Cornin escort. Who goes there? It is I, Koss the boss, and we're here to floss your goss? Floss your moss? While programming in DOS? I don't know. I'm just pulling rhymes out of my ass now. It doesn't even make sense. Alright, we can take him. We're getting beaten up. And Captain. Run here! Run here! Go here, go here. Yes. Stand your ground. Stand your ground is actually a Guardian skill in Guild Wars 2 as well. It gives stability. One of the things in Guild Wars 2 is that you can get stunned, knocked down, knocked back, dazed. A bunch of stuff, a bunch of CC. Stand your ground will pop you back up. It breaks the stun. And it also gives you stability at the same time. So you can preemptively use stand your ground if you know someone's gonna try and CC you, so you can absorb the CC. Stability is like Aegis, I guess. It's like Aegis is block the next attack to mitigate the next attack, and stability is a buff that, or a boon, I guess they officially call those kinds of buffs. It's a boon that is specifically to mitigate CC attacks against you, which is cool. See, low lie for my reward. Okay, I like rewards. Alright. Hey, Lodi, we did a thing. Did they say anything during that whole thing? No, they didn't. It's the Sunspear Protector Recruits. Oh, Koss said, Good afternoon, good soldiers. I am a local blacksmith. Perhaps you'd like to sample my wares? I mostly deal in steel. Cold, deadly steel. It's the Sunspears. I will protect the recruits. And then, yeah, we fought them and killed them all. The villagers are overjoyed to be reunited with their loved ones, but many fear the Cornin military will carry out reprisals. They are blaming the deaths of the captains and her men on the Sunspears. Let them blame us. We can bear the burden. We're the hero, not the hero they want, but the hero they need. I think that's like the Batman quote. So I can take it. Harvey Dent couldn't take it, but I can take it. Oh yeah, we've done all the Dunkoro stuff. Very nice. Let's do Koss. Actually, let's do Melani. We haven't really seen much from Melani. We've had to do a bunch of stuff for Koss already, right? Like that last one was for Koss, even though it was given by Dunkoro. Hello, Melani. Blood Plains of Mankellen. Hey, that's interesting. That's like here, right? Oh, but we have Kodonir Crossrail done, so we can probably just go right into here, right? Is that opened? I guess we get to find out. When we cleansed our sanctuary, I felt something was not right. The river itself felt tainted. The waterworks to the east irrigates most of Corna. We should send a party to the floodplains of Mankellen to investigate. If there is a connection between the darkness and the sundered that the Sunspears and the river, all of Corna may be affected. Let's get going. Oh, she only has one quest for us. Interesting. And yeah, it doesn't sound like, for her, it doesn't sound like it will actually, like, find any or recruit any people to help our command post, actually. It's just literally a quest for her. But yeah, one of the things is that we've chosen the save Cormyr route. Otherwise, you would have actually chose the route to, like, clear the big monster that's drinking all the water here and causing all the droughts. That's with Master Whispers. I don't remember what that mission is called off the top of my head. But, yeah, let's do this one. Or Milani. Oh, yeah, I was going to remove Penetrating Shot. Maybe Keen Arrow for her? Oh, yeah, Savage Shot's also 10. That would make a lot of sense. Why they're having energy issues. What is Distracting Shot? Let's give her Distracting Shot instead. Ah, but Interrupted Action is really good. Distracting Shot and Crossfire? Since we have melee bros, Crossfire would probably proc a lot, right? Oh, but it's only unblockable if it's near. That's still good. Unblockable is still good. And then for Margaret, let's also give her a Distracting Shot. It has a longer recharge time, but I think that should be okay. And Crossfire as well, or maybe Keen Arrow. Maybe I'll give her Keen Arrow, since she can do more damage. Keen Arrow, 6-second recharge. Keen Arrow. Not Power Shot. 10 seconds. Crossfire is a good one. I think Crossfire is a good one. Needling Shot might sound good, but I think that might not be too good. So I do 19 damage, but 24 damage if you land a critical. Yeah, let's give her this, and then we'll give her Crossfire. I think since she doesn't have as much attribute points, it's probably better for her to have this. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, my logic for this, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But she originally came with Crossfire, actually. That was the default build he gave her. Are there any other bow attacks that I can give her? That's a 10 as well. It's a 10. Yeah, okay. Let's try this, see if they still have energy issues. So yeah, this is opened. You're free to go into there. So does this portal here also take us here? Born in present. Weird water. Actually, what was the quest I just finished? A little recon. Recon. Can I have recons? That's an old. It was a meme before the word meme was coined, I think. And I has recons? If you know what I'm talking about, you're an old person just like me. And I has recons? It is, if I have to explain it, I guess it is back when Halo 3 came out? Is it Halo 3 or Halo 2? I think it was Halo 3. And the only way you can get a specific armor in the game for multiplayer, like you can kind of customize your Spartan for multiplayer, like your little soldier man, if you're not familiar with Halo, with specific armor sets. There's a armor set called Recon Armor, and the only way to get it is if you played a game with a dev in it. And back in the days, believe it or not, people who make the games, they make the games they want to play, so they actually play the game too. So there's a really good chance that you would wait, maybe it isn't. Maybe you have to be given the armor by the devs. You had to play with them, and if you beat them or something, they have like a thing where they, oh, you beat us, you do better than us, we will give you the armor somehow. You don't automatically get it. So like a lot of people will go on like the forums and stuff and like trying to get the attention of the devs and be like, can I has recons? I want recons. And it just became like a meme because everyone wanted that armor because it's like prestigious, right? It means you've like played with the devs and that feels kind of special. But nowadays, like streaming and internet communities is so prevalent and easy to set up and stuff. Back in the days, it was really hard. You had to like know a specific website or be a part of a specific thing, or maybe even like pay for a specific like subscription or something in order to get access to these kinds of things. Whereas now it's like, oh, there's a Discord server or there's like a Reddit or something, and it's like really easy to spin up and like easy to manage, I guess, or easier to manage compared to back in the day. So it's like it's like easier to spread certain things, certain aspect of your news or whatever you want to tell people. Can I talk to these people for stuff in this zone? No, they don't give me anything, damn it. But yeah. And I has recons. Weird water is what we're doing. Okay. Going the wrong way. So one of the things is that if you press R, my hand isn't on the keyboard. Your character would auto run, and I really love this button because you just point him in that direction and you don't have to hold the button down. Ooh, he would have healing himself and just like instantly healed everything we did. Order of pain with a side of fries. So yeah, that's like a big water treatment area, I think. I wonder if I can actually... Where is the actual... Where's the actual zone for this mission? I don't think you actually go in there for the zone for the mission. Elder Crocodile. I forgot to buy. I keep forgetting. For one stream, I was like, yeah, I can get a bunch of keys and open these, and then I just forgot about it. I keep forgetting about it. I just haven't really... It hasn't really, like, filtered into my habits of getting keys for those chests before going out on an adventure. It's all the way over there. I'm gonna stand back. Oh, I got this. Never surrendered. I think they are also creating wells. I don't know what well they're using. This is my well, so I got the well of blood. Oh, what well are they making? I've spoken about this before, but I kind of don't like that you can't really tell which wells are yours and which wells are the enemies. Not immediately obvious. Turlon.
Help! Don't let these bees eat me. I'm too young to die.
Does he get standard ground? Ooh, I'm getting smashed. No, Linus! Linus, take it! No! You're too low level for this area. Ooh, Turlon died. Is that a fail? Man, we got swarmed here. That's unfortunate. That is insane. We weren't able to take on this guy. They have two healers. I guess they're healing each other. Okay, we're finally doing something damage. Acolyte Jin is doing pretty good. But Margaret the Sly is still... Does that mean I need to zone out and come back in? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, why did they make it so that that guy we had to like protect? We had so many quests that like we had to escort and stuff that didn't really have people that required saving or at least keeping alive. And if they did die, they just like pop back up after a while. Actually, those people usually don't even get targeted by enemies. Oh man, I got this again. Should I have like really ran forward and try to get in between? What's that guy's name? Tarlin or something? Tarlon? And the Heket? Heket or Hesek? Heket. So that he doesn't get like the aggro right away. Beast Swarm. These guys are level 21, so they're actually pretty strong. Why are they not doing anything? Why are we not doing anything? And Linus has only half the amount of health the Phoenix had. Phoenix? Right. Someone will up? No, nobody. Oh, no, they just spread out. Yeah, I think I should focus on just these 3 skills. As opposed to trying to, like, Order of Pain and Well of Blood too often.
Help! Don't let these bastards. I'm too young to...
Oh, they're fighting something else there. What's happening? Why are they fighting each other? I mean, that's fine. Oh, there's... Wait, what? No, they're fighting each other this time. What? I'm fine with that. I mean, sure. I'd take that. Why are they fighting each other? Why are we not fighting? Excuse me? Guys? Nice. No, Koss and Alani, get back in there. Oh, there's a boss? And there's a Necromancer boss too. Foul Feast. Mark of Fury. Use your elite! Hey, he has a lot of pain. Hey, you like me! Mark of Fury. I should really think about re-exploring some of these areas, or maybe looking up in the wiki. It is frightening to see the river, our lifeblood, exploited like this. Something must be done. Talk to Turlin. But yeah, I should really look at all the different zones here. Maybe the missions too, and see if there's any more Necromancer elites I can cap, like new ones. And then, yeah, maybe we can change up our build a little bit for the next stream if I do that. I'll probably do that off stream though. Turlon, hello.
Please don't hurt me. I have a family. Wait, the Sun Spears, aren't you? Or you're Sun Spears, aren't you? Please don't hurt me. I have a family that depends on me. Have I seen anything strange? Yeah, you could say that. Vale and Varish were just here assessing the situation. Something dark seeped into the facility recently. Its presence is agitating the critters, making them fiercer than they were before. It's affecting the water as well. I don't know what it is. None of us do. We've had to double our shifts just to keep the machinery working, pumping the waters from the Elon. Thank you for sparing me. I will not tell no one of your visit. The last thing I need is more trouble. Yarr.
Okay. Weird waters. So yeah, if you didn't really do a lot of these side quests, you don't really get a lot of context to a lot of these things. If you're just going from mission to primary quest to mission, you come here and be like, oh, there's a drought drinking all the water here. But like a lot of these side quests really set up this stuff really well. Like, oh, this is a big problem. The drought drinking the water here is like messing up the water supply for all the like the Jaren Estate and what was this place called? Not Ronjuk. This is Ronjuk. And yeah, like it's like blocked in a way, I guess, that this place isn't even getting water anymore. All the streams here has like dried up. Would water like is there a suggestion like land mass wise that maybe water would have flowed? There is water here. Flowed into like here as well, because it looks like there was a stream here. That kind of does, I guess I put it in the middle of the screen, like going from here down this way. Or this way? Here, and then there's like a bit of a dam here, it looks like, and then it kind of flows back into the sea or something. Maybe. But yeah. We really get the flavor that whatever Varish is doing is like, she's like taking all this water and stuff seemingly to, I guess, fuel her war. It's like a resource for her soldiers and stuff. And she's putting like a demon here for whatever reason. Like drink all the water. And it's like messing with everyone here, it seems like. Which doesn't really make sense. You'd probably, if you wanted to conscript people here, you want everyone here to thrive, right? Then they'll be strong in order to join your army to fight your war. But if you're making all these people weak and suffering, how are they going to fight for you, right? I don't know. Maybe Varish is not a good war marshal. Maybe she just wants to be evil. She's like a mustache trolling evil person. Okay, weird water is done. Weird. Done. Okay. I guess we can maybe do 1 or 2 more. And then we'll see how the time is. Oh, it's already like super late. So there's something following up the waterworks. That would explain all the complaints we've received regarding the river's flow. This can't be mere coincidence. I suspect this is an element of Barish's larger plan. You need to head out to determine whatever is consuming the water. Go. Okay. Let's just do 1 more and then we'll call it. We'll do 1 more of these quests. Should we do Kos? Or let's do whatever. Oh, I don't know actually. Was Zed Shadowhoof? So I know like there's a place up here that has a lot of centaurs, I think. Would Zed Shadowhoof's quest take us up there? Let's see what he has for us. He only has the 1. We fight the same war, 2 legs, against the hated war marshal. But I have received word that my people need me and any allies I can gather. You have proved more trustworthy than those humans, so I ask for your aid. Will you accompany me to the ancestor tree in Two Rise procession? Yes, I will. You will not travel alone, said Shadowhoof. Let us help you. Centaur concerns. Oh wait, I don't have him on the team. Oh no, I had to go up here anyway. Yeah, I can just teleport here. And we'll add him to the team. Probably get rid of costs, I think. Dead. Because Milani has Never Surrender and Fallback, and also go for the eyes. So she's like really good for like team synergy as well, whereas Koss is kind of like his own thing. He, for the most part, does things to boost himself. I guess he helps the team by doing lots of damage and taking people's attention, taking aggro. That's like his role. But I think Milani can do that pretty well too. Okay, how's my inventory? Oh no, I gotta deal with this. Bone lace, piercing dash, idle staff, composite bow. Yeah. My chest. 1. This way. Ooh, I almost have another stack of these. I usually only try to keep like 2 stacks and then 1 building up. If I get a full stack, I'll probably just like sell it or something, like merch it. I must swing it this away. That there? That for oh. Yeah, like that. Oh, everything looks so beautiful. Ah. Don't look at me. I like it when things look beautiful. When I play like RTSs, I get so like hyper focused on making my like cities and my base look nice by placing like, oh, here's the military section where all my military like buildings are that like build the units, the fighting units, like your armies and stuff. And then this side will be all my farms and it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, here's the forest, so my logging is also there too. Oh, here is where all the research is. Here's my blacksmith or whatever. Here's my universities. Here's my blah 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 for all the researching. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna put a wall and then we're gonna put like a fortress. I get like hyper focused on making it look pretty more than any like strategy or making it quick. So yeah, this kind of, you can kind of see that is also in play here. Oh, nope, there's also a dye. I've used up a lot of orange dye, actually. I guess I really like adding orange to a lot of my stuff recently. Where's the merchant? He's right here. Dijapu. Hi, Dijapu. Very nice. Let's go to Turai's Procession. It is in a map that I have not yet explored, so we get to see some really cool stuff. I guess see some new stuff. This is actually a map that I don't really know too much about. I don't think a lot of stuff actually involves this map either. I think this and like a couple other quests is the only thing in this map. And then there's like maybe some bosses here that you can cap a skill. I think this map is a map with Searing Flames, the boss you need for Searing Flames. So that's the only thing I can... This is the only thing that I've attached to this map. Is Searing Flames. This is where you get Searing Flames. One skill that every fire elementalist loved back in the day. Until Out of the North came out and they made all the enemies immune to burning. But yeah, I don't think there's any quests or any missions in this area. And I don't think you need to ever go through here ever to like reach any of the other zones, other like provinces of this area. So, actually maybe, I don't know actually. We ever need to come back down here and up? I feel like we were able to like go right from here to here in this story. I guess we'll find out as we play through it. But I don't remember ever having like being like you can. I feel like you could potentially never come to this map. And finish the story. For some reason, I'm under that impression. Like, no primary quest leads us here. This map doesn't connect to any mission outposts. And it's just like, kind of like a bonus area. Kind of out there. Mukta birds. Fall back. How does she have oh, her bow is probably better. That's why she has 30 energy and Margaret only has 25. For the crested. Wait, is the crested the mesmer? No, crested is the mesmer. I might need to go for this guy. Yeah, this is the regular nuke. I accidentally used necrosis without actually doing anything. Yeah, regular Nutuka bird is the healer. Ah, look at this place. It's so green and beautiful. Another centaur. Mirza's field runner. We saved you. Remember us? We saved you in that mission. Remember us? We're your friends. We're friends. We're friends. You don't come to aid the Centaur Pride, eh? Or so you've come to aid the Centaur Pride, eh? Well, Don't expect much in return. The Kornins have destroyed most of what we had, leaving us little more than the hides on our backs. Even now, Kornin troops plan an attack against us. I await word from my scouts, so if you wish to prove yourself to my people, human, that time has come soon. It looks like none of these people actually... Oh, this is done already. It's literally just... Look, there's a map. This is like... Look, there's a map here that you can explore. That's essentially what this quest was. What was this quest called? Centaur concerns. Find. Centaur concerns. Interesting. Does he give us anything? He doesn't really give us any quests. So yeah, this literally is... Oh, come here and meet a centaur in this map. There's a map here, guys. This is essentially what that was. Okay, that was quick, so maybe we can do one more. Yeah, let's do one more. But I'm kind of sad. I was thinking like a lot of these quests is gonna build up this command post more, like bring in more services, and we got to meet more maybe people like crosshairs or something that will give us their services. Like they might craft common materials into more rare materials, or maybe they provide different armor or something. It looks like that was all like Dunkoro stuff. That was about it. Nalani's was a bit of a story, and I guess Zed Shadowhoofs was also a little bit extension of the story on his end. Like, oh, we're still in contact with the centaurs at this point. We're still allied with them, so don't forget them, kind of thing. Here, Koss. He's got two. A Fool's Luck and Koss's Elector. Let's just take a Fool's Luck since it's on top. Hi, old friend. I stand ready to assist you. I have the most dangerous weapons and the deadliest wit this side of Vabby. Best of all, I'm entirely genuine and modest from the tip of my boots to the dashing good looks. You can always rely on me. I'm the most humble person I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Oh, we got to deal with Ruthless Sivad again. Great news! I bested Magude, the rune trader, in a game of cards and won this debt collection ticket from him. He says it's worth 5 platinum. We must go to the barbarous shores. Find Ruthless Sivad. He's the corsair with the debt. I can't wait. This sure is my lucky day, ha ha ha. We'll go, but you better share your earnings. Okay, but we didn't do that. We'll Sivad, Ruthless Sivad, know that we didn't give him his medicine that he wanted us to give him in order to help us help Zudash Dejaren. Is that going to be a part of this story, or is this quest just completely independent than the other quests, and he doesn't have like memory of what's going on essentially? All right, let's go to him. Kill these guys. Oop, that's not the button I wanted to press. Attack! It's nice that Necrosis is like spammable, like it's low energy cost relatively, and recharges really fast. I really like that about that skill. Blue tongue, get the blue tongue. Nice. Probably this way. Guess we need to turn right. Oop. I wonder if there's a Melandru scythe. Maybe if you farm the Avatar Melandru, you can get Melandru scythe. Because right now, Milani is holding Grant's scythe, but she's using Avatar Melandru. And I think I want to keep her as Avatar Melandru since it removes conditions. Maybe I should give her Dwayna, since I feel like with this... Oh, I was going to remove this as well, I forgot. And this. And this. There, we have a lot of condition removal. So maybe having this also on top of that. A little bit overkill when it comes to conditions. Maybe I can just give her... Maybe Balthasar. Let's give her Balthasar so she, like, burns everyone. She sets everyone on fire. And then I can also give her their on fire. Actually, no, that's a leadership skill. That's not going to work. Am I going the right way? I think I am. See if we can avoid those guys there. Hey there, Ruthless. If I remember us, you shouldn't. Because the game doesn't dictate so. Cost must be present. Oh no, what have I done? I got rid of him for Zed. Yeah, let's put cost back. And I have the opportunity to do this now. Reversalist Fortune. Bane Signet, maybe. That's a fun one. Knock someone down for attacking. Maybe just a straight up Spear of Light. Kabam! Just like easy damage. Easy peasy. Throw this at someone. Zealot's Fire. Whenever you use a skill on an ally, all foes adjacent to that ally are hit. And no, I don't think that's good. Smite. That's like a faster recharge but more expensive version of this one. Deals 58 holy damage, deals 37 more if it's the target is attacking, but this is it's a projectile. This isn't a projectile, so you can hit the people through walls with this one, but you can't with this one. Cool. Oh, this is a signet. Deal this many damage, deal 10 more holy damage for each target's foe's adrenaline. So this is good against like paragons and I guess now even dervishes, paragon dervishes and warriors. Signet of Rage. 58 damage. This might actually 20-second recharge. Something they can just throw off randomly. That'll be fun. Right? Right? I feel like now that he has this as well, I don't really need to give him this either. I kind of want a skill that like benefits the team and hits the enemies, like these things, right? It negates the next damage, but then it also reflects it back onto whoever attacks them. And this one, I think, is the same thing. But it's instead of reflecting a certain amount, it's like a percentage of that goes back. But then this one this is like one. Once it happens once, it gets rid of this enchantment. It like uses this up essentially. But this one is like it stays on them until the duration goes away. But I guess that they added a thing where if it procs this 11 times, then it gets rid of it. Just to make it so that you can't rely on this to just wreck everything. That's a little unfortunate. Banish. Banish is 10 seconds. Spear of Light is 15. 5 and also 5. Deals double damage to summoned creatures. I think this would be very, very good. The summoned creatures count as spirits as well. But yeah, if we were playing in if we were in Cantha, I think this would be really good because I do remember fighting against a lot of like minion masters, and I don't think we fight a lot of minion masters for the time being. I wonder if this works on like spirits, because we are fighting people who are making like nature rituals, and I did see a Spirit of Fury when we were fighting against that one ritualist boss earlier. This is a touch skill. 2-second cast time is not too good. Negates the next fatal damage and hits everyone back. But that requires you to like kind of dance on the edge. Someone has to like almost die for this to actually do anything, which I don't really like. It's too specific. The situation is too specific for that to be used. This thing deals 79 damage to anyone casting an enchantment on target foe. Do we get people casting enchantments often? I think this is where you know what kind of enemies you're fighting and what kind of skills they have in the zones. This will be very useful. Like, oh, we have we're fighting against I guess we are fighting against like monks, right? And they normally cast enchantments on people. Maybe this isn't too bad of an idea. I think the easy thing to go for is probably Spear of Light or Signet of Rage. 10 damage more for each of the foes' adrenaline. So if they have like 10 adrenaline, this is like 100 damage more. Oh, adrenaline skills. Okay, never mind. So if they have like 2 adrenaline skills, it does 20 more damage. Wow. And let's do this one. We'll see how this goes. This will be his 1 attack. I guess we can do this. This will be his 1 attack. Okay. A fool's luck. I've been playing for 2 hours. Yeah, this is probably the last one. I think the previous one should have been the last one. But I decided, oh man, I do this a lot whenever I play games. Oh, just one more. I did it with Ender Lilies recently. I was like, I'm just gonna play like an hour or so, get the taste of the beginning for the stream. And I got so hooked on it over the weekend that I streamed it for like 4 hours. Like, god damn it. I guess it's a weekend, so I didn't have any other plans. I might as well just play games all day, because that's pretty much what I'm good for. Only thing I'm good for. I really recommend... I don't know, I guess I want to recommend my own stuff more to people. Like, oh, watch the Ender Lilies. Watch the Ender Lilies stream VODs. They're really fun. The game itself is really fun, and I try to be funny, I guess, every now and then. But the game itself is really fun. Boss fights are fun. But I would probably recommend just like playing the game yourself more than actually watching me play it more than anything. As much as I would love people watching my stuff, but the game itself is fun. That is worth recommending. Ooh, someone leveled up. Lioness Tech Tips leveled up. Is there a lioness in Guild Wars 2, like a female lion? If there is, I would probably, because then I think they added a quality of life thing. Back in the days, for the longest time in Guild Wars 2, the only pets you can name are the pets you've equipped. And in that one, they kind of give you a list of pets you can equip, and then as you like explore the world, you can tame more, and they just add it to your list, and you can kind of swap whenever you're out of combat. You can swap to whatever pet and redo your build anytime. And for the longest time, you can only name the 2 pets that you have equipped. So Rangers in Guild Wars 2 gives you 2 pets that you can swap between as like just like a general profession mechanic. And those are the only 2 pets you can name, and if you swap them off, they lose their names, and you had to rename like whatever you swap on, and there's no memories. But like at some point when End of Dragons came out, I think they added an update where you can name each of your pet and the names would stick. So you can kind of play Pokemon in that way, where you can name all your pets or name all your Pokemon, like a Nuzlocke kind of like thing, where you can name all your pets something. So if there is like a lioness in Guild Wars 2, if I ever go back to Guild Wars 2 and I decide to play a Ranger, Ranger is like the one class I have the least experience on for Guild Wars 2. So if I ever go back to Guild Wars 2, it'll be like this, where Necromancer was the one class that I have no experience on, so that's why I'm doing a Necromancer playthrough now. If I ever do the same thing for Guild Wars 2, I'd probably do like a Ranger playthrough and try to learn some of the Ranger pets and stuff. But yeah, one of the things is that they added a thing where you can name all your pets, and if there was a lioness in that game, I would name it Lioness Tech Tips, just to continue that joke, I guess. But yeah, one of the reasons why I didn't play Ranger for the longest time is when the game first came out, Rangers was actually very disliked. It was like weaker than all the other ones. The mechanics were jankier, like the sword weapon skills were like really janky and hard to use. The bow, the long bow for it, has this one ability that pushes people away, and everyone hates that because people would like drop a bunch of AoE in one area all on this one boss, and then, or maybe not boss, maybe just like a strong enemy, and then like the ranger would like push it out of the, it was just like people just pressing buttons off cooldown. They don't really know what they do. It'll push the ranger, or push the enemy outside of all the AoE fields that have been dropped, and it's just like, we could have been doing so much damage and you pushed them out of it, what are you doing? And everyone would get mad at rangers. And like, it wasn't like I guess in like team compositions and stuff, the rangers was really weird. There was always like a better choice on top of rangers whenever you try to like plug or I guess the dungeons. Oh man, they didn't really do much dungeon stuff after like the vanilla. They really like try to like push that aside in favor of fractals. And yeah, I had a ranger that I got rid of in order to free up that slot to make a revenant, similar to how I got rid of my dervish here to make a paragon. I got rid of it to make a revenant, but I took the same name and same look of the ranger, so it's like this Sylvari female that was a ranger, and it kind of fits the theme because I essentially killed that character and brought her back, which is like what a revenant is. It's like a person who has died and came back, or has like transformed in some way in death and then comes back or something like that. So I'm like, ooh, lore for my characters. Ooh, I don't know. I guess that's Guild Wars 2 stuff. It's not like this stuff. So anyway, ruthless. Oh no, he always says that. I'm your man. Whoa. A debt collection ticket. Interesting. Let's just open it up and see what's inside, shall we? It says here you've agreed to pay off Megunde's debt to me. Did he mention how much he owes? It's a sizable sum. The man doesn't know when to quit, when he's behind, and he never ever managed to get ahead. You've clearly bitten off more than you can chew. I'm feeling extremely generous today, so I'll give you a choice. You can pay the 5 platinum he owes me, or you can work it off. This task is simple, but not one I care to perform personally. I want you to collect another debt. Wring the cash out of Jerub Nospine, and I'll consider Megunde's debt paid in full. What's it to be? Wait, so cost like messed up then? Instead of like getting he essentially won the debt, which means he has to pay him, and Koss was under the impression that Zavad needs to pay Koss. Thief, here's your 5 platinum and not a single piece more. I guess if you're too like lazy, you don't want to deal with this, you can just pay him. You want 5 platinum? Outrageous. I'll collect the other debt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cheap out because I have enough now to actually get 2 weapons created for my guys, and I think I want to like start outfitting them with better weapons so they can kind of like do better. Maybe they can get more energy and stuff too from the weapons. Okay, let's do the other one. Find Jerub Nospine. Remember this one being a little bit janky. You had to like walk around a lot. If you didn't choose the easy way out, they really make you work for it. Okay, no, I remember doing this. I remember being like, oh, he's over there, let's go up. But no, he's actually in the caves. So in the previous stream, I was like, I remember I have to like pay this guy. I guess this was the quest I did before that required me to like pay him. I kind of attributed it to the Zudash, Dejarin guy's quest, where he wanted payment or something. He owed that guy money or something, and we ended up just killing a lot of Zudash's friends in order to get rid of the debt. There's a weapons guy here. What does he sell? Oh, it's just things with no inscriptions. But they don't give any energy though, so they're not really that good. They do cost 5 plat to create, and some materials. Jerub no spine. Hi, I have no spine. They call me Jared No Spine. Guess why? Zavad sent you? Is he here? Look, I told him. I need more time. I'll get the money. I swear. It's just a matter of... Please don't hurt me. I know the location of a rich old cashier's loot, but it's protected by a beast he's tamed. My mom's been sick, and I've got to tend to her every needs. Bless her heart. So I haven't had the time to... Don't draw that weapon. I'm thinking, since you're not going to hurt me, right? I'm thinking you could collect that loot for me. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map. Then you can take care of it for us both. Okay. We're attacking the guys up here right now. And we got, like, hit by rust. That's pretty funny. I guess the game doesn't really differentiate height. It's only by this aggro. As long as, like, people, regardless of height, gets inside it, you aggro them. That was strength. Hey, that's pretty sexy. That's a sexy body. That icon. I think we're doing fine. Nice. Alright. You want me to go where? Oh, there's a lot of crosshairs in this area. We're going to be fighting for a while. I think I might have bit off more than I chew. I thought this was going to be quick. I guess it would have been quick if I just wasn't cheap and decided to just pay the 5. Is it 5? 5 a plat. Midshipman Morola. I think there's a lot of crosshair bosses here as well. Nice, we got a... Yeah, there's another one here. Another boss, Aslan. And Medley. Medley? This guy. Oh, I think I might have gotten both. They have Mesmers on their team. What do we do? That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. That also didn't do it. I got like Fire Frustration twice, I think. That's why like both of these are cooldown. Or maybe they distracting shot. Ooh. I died. Linus Tech Tips also died. Ooh, we're actually losing. Alcora! We gotta kill this guy. Can we salvage this? Yes, having 2 bosses. Oh no, everyone's dead. Can we respawn now? Or one of the things about this game is that if you're alive, you can't respawn, which is lame. And I kind of wish there was a thing where if you run away, but all your team is dead, but you don't have a resurrect skill, if you make it, oh dang, where are we? If we make it back to a red shrine, maybe we can talk to the priest to like res everyone. What's happening? We're being attacked from all sides. But yeah, I think if I increase or if I give them better weapons and stuff, it probably will be a big difference in these fights. Wow, this red shrine is just like covered with enemies. Looks like Phoenix leveled up. Wow, okay. Misa. Cracked Misa. Misa. Misaka, Misaka. I want to interrupt him. Or kill him, I guess. That works too. The bot's keeper. I guess that's the boss we gotta fight against. Multi-do balloons. Yeah, let's not fight all those people there. It's Mandragore. Oh, now we do have to fight all those people there because we gotta cross this bridge. Can we avoid them? I don't think we can.
Just squeeze by. Don't look at us.
Nope. Alright, let's see how this goes. Bosu, right? The Bosu. He has a elemental. Or enchant. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Maybe body blocked. I'll bet. Might hit that field. Oh, I'm down here still. What? I was down here the entire time, apparently. According to the game. Got rubber banded. Okay, we survived that. I felt like that was pretty tough. It was a tougher fight. It's a mind reader. He reads minds. Yeah, it would be nice to have a Mesmer on our team to do a lot of like mass interruptions. But we don't really get a Mesmer hero until way later. I guess I can always just use my mercenary hero, but I'm having a lot of fun just keeping the original Nightfall cast of heroes on our team right now. Five tarnished platinum coins. Alright, I gotta go through this guy. Oh, maybe I can walk above. I did earlier. Oh, what's going on here? Can you not actually walk on here? Interesting. Okay. The doctor, go to the doctor. Go to the mind reader, go to the mind reader. I'll go for this mind reader. Okay, we didn't aggro as much this time. So we were able to like take out a bunch of them before. Yeah, go for this guy. He's the healer. Or he's a smiter. I don't know how, if he actually does heal. But we got another one. Got a boss there. Lieutenant. I never really understood why this is pronounced lieutenant. It looks like lieutenant, right? Maybe that's like a British English thing. Because in Canada we call it lieutenant. But maybe in the States you call it lieutenant. Lieutenant. Linus, no. Yeah, we're doing okay. Okay, I think that's all the fighting we need to do. So we should be good now. Give Ruthless Savad 5 tarnished platinum coins. As we don't have to talk to Jared Nosebine anymore. Hey, Jared Nosebine, guess what? You suck. I got him. Does he say anything? They call me Jared Nosebine. Well, guess why? Hey, Savad. Yeah, we did the thing. A fool's luck. I guess that's why they call it a fool's luck, because Boss, like, accidentally inherited debt. Megundez, debt is paid. Looks like things work themselves out. For me, at least. Okay, well, that's that. That's not where I want to go. Here. I guess he doesn't remember that we didn't give him the medicine that he wanted us to steal. That's good. Excellent work there, my friend. That was quite an embarrassing situation, but I knew I could count on you. Thanks, Lonai. You're awesome. Alright, I guess that's all I have for you for today. I did say this was the last quest. In the next one, maybe I'll do this one first. Push the story a little bit more forward, and then continue doing the quests that are available here. And maybe what I will also do is maybe just explore this place and this place as well if I have the time. I'll have to see if I can find some time to play this game some more. I'm actually playing Guild Wars 2. I've installed Guild Wars 2, and one of the things that I've been doing in that game was originally my main is a Guardian, and I got the Willbender elite specialization during when End of Dragons came out, and I played it then. So that was the only elite specialization I've ever actually experienced. And recently, I decided to try out the engineer one. I was trying to unlock. I've been unlocking the engineer elite specialization by going around and getting skill points in order to unlock it. And it's been really fun. You got a mech, and you get to like make your mech shoot its fists, and shoot lasers, and shoot crazy energy balls and stuff, and missiles and airstrikes. And you have access to a mace that also can do some of the same things. And it's been really fun. I was thinking, like, once I do that, I'll move on to the next class and be like, try and unlock the elite specialization there too. And I've also, the main reason was I reinstalled it because of the beta right now for the new elite specializations. And I tried out like the Paragon, the Ritualist, the Amalgam, the Illuminant. The Guardian has like the elite specialization for the Guardian is like this guy that holds a lantern, like a green lantern, but blue lantern. And you get like a lantern shroud for the Guardian. Yeah, and I was just trying a bunch of like characters, and I've been actually having a lot of fun. Don't hate me, Tarkeel, if you're watching the VOD for playing Guild Wars 2. That game does have some good aspects to it. Alrighty. I'm gonna head off now. I'm actually feeling kind of sleepy. It's getting really late. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.